My guest today is one of the great ladies of the Broadway stage, a 6-time Tony nominee who's also a 2-time Tony winner. Please welcome Andrea Martin.
Hello, Paul. Yay, bravo.
Hi, how you doing? How you doing?
Woo!
Look at you, back to the Tonys. This is just like breathing for you, right? It's like you do a show, you get a Tony nomination.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm great. Why wouldn't I be great? What a great time in my life.
What a great life.
What an amazing thing to be my age and have all these opportunities. I really mean that in the most really appreciative, grateful, shocking, in awe tone, really.
Now this is also interesting because this is your 6th nomination for Noises Off, which closed a few months ago at Roundabout. You were hilarious. You were Dottie Oatley, is that her name?
Yeah, Dottie Oatley and Mrs. Clackett. Hello.
And she is Dottie. And the sardines and all that shtick.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But this is your actual first nomination for a play, is that correct?
It is.
Yeah.
I haven't done, I did Exit the King. I didn't get a Tony nomination for that.
And I loved you in Act 1.
I loved Act 1.
That was a great, I remember that beautiful moment. I remember that moment. I remember you making me cry in Act 1. You made me cry, right?
Oh, that's so lovely.
I'm pretty sure you made me cry.
Oh.
That's my memory.
Oh, that's so
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking you made me cry.
Well, I'm going to make you laugh today. I love that play, and I understand that I hadn't seen it on PBS, that it was beautiful.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
I heard that it was a beautiful rendition on, because it was so cinematic, and the set was so big, and so they isolated different things. I heard it was very successful on their, what is it called? Great
performances.
Great performances, yeah.
And
I'm proud to have been in that. Thank you.
It was a great performance. But let's not harp on a show that didn't get you a nomination, because you got a nomination for Noises Off. So this is your first play. You are now a legitimate dramatic actress on the stage.
Love. Well, here's what's amazing about this nomination, I think, is that one, I literally didn't expect it, because this is the 3rd revival. The play's been closed now for 3 months. Right. And this part never has nominations, and it's a comedy.
And I noticed that. I actually noticed that because Megan Hilty, your co-star Megan Hilty, is nominated. And she played Brooke. Yeah. And she had that hilarious shtick where she was blind and
completely inspired.
All that.
She reinvented the part.
But that role is sort of that is a role that tends to get nominations.
Yes, 100%.
But you were, I think you're the first nominated Dottie, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And there have been great Dotties, Dorothy Loudon, Patti LuPone.
Yeah. Patricia Routledge in London.
Right. So you didn't walk in thinking this is the kind of role that, because sometimes when you take certain roles, right?
That's really true. It's really true. Yeah. I try not to think that way, but you do. You think this has garnered attention before. But no, I really took this part because I'd never done a British accent, and I really
is
not
that true?
Not like that.
Okay,
And I really wanted to make a difference between Dottie and Mrs. Clackett. I thought it was, and so it was so much fun doing the research and figuring out what a sitcom star of the 70s would be, because it's supposed to be
right. You're playing the actor and then you're doing the show.
Yeah, and then you're doing the show, right?
Yeah. So that is very layered, and you actually dug into all those layers.
I tried to. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Tried to.
Are you naturally funny? I mean, when you get a role like this, it's very easy as an audience member when I go in. I know that Andrea Martin's going to make me laugh, especially in Noises Off. I know you're going to nail the role at a certain level, but am I taking you for granted? Like, does that sort of diminish the work you have to do to get to that? Or is it easy for you in a certain way?
I think that's a really interesting point. I think when this award season started and I hadn't been noticed for anything, the Drama League, Drama Desk, then I called my agent. I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I really wasn't good, or did people take it for granted? And then I let it go. And then when I was in LA when the Tonys were announced, and honestly, at that point, I really did let it go. Yeah. And Megan was the one that wrote me and told me. But I think that's a very interesting question. Do you take it for granted? Well, let me just think about people that I know, Marty Short and Nathan Lane. When you go to see them, you know that they're on the very base level, they're going to entertain you, and they're going, or Sean Hayes, they're going to make you laugh. Yeah. But oftentimes they surprise you, Nathan, so I don't know. It's nice to have that expectation. You think you're going to be entertained, but then I think that if you can open your mind and believe that I'm an actor, and that we can also, broaden the isolated scope that you might have of us. So,
That's
Yeah.
the kind of show that makes you long for like an ensemble award, right? You know what I mean? Because
100%.
what an amazing cast.
Oh my God, that really is
Yeah.
what. I don't understand why there was no nomination for an ensemble award. Is there one for Tony?
No, there isn't one.
No, because the SAG Awards have it.
Why don't you and I start a campaign? Let's get on this. Get on
Yeah, that is so
Why don't
true.
you walk the red carpet on Tony night with a big like a sign, protest
I'm
sign?
gonna do
ensemble
that.
award with a picture of all your co-stars. I don't want to fill your mind with a crazy idea.
No, I'm going to definitely do that. I'm thinking.
But it is, and it's amazing to watch a group of actors like that come together and create, because how collaborative is that show? I mean,
It's entirely dependent on
Yeah.
each other. There's no moments where you can really take stage and say, I'm just going to take my time here and it's
Right.
all about me. That
Right.
doesn't serve the play. So
let's talk about your competition, Megan Hilty, because
talk
you're actually
about,
in the same category together.
Oh.
And,
No, let's
and
talk
this is
about
also her
everybody.
first nomination. This is her first nomination and for a play.
Yeah.
And a lot of us know her from musicals. Have you seen her in musicals before?
I saw Smash.
Oh,
I saw 9 to
course.
5.
Okay.
I never saw her in Wicked.
Uh-huh.
I've seen her. We performed together at Carnegie Hall. And
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
was like in awe of her singing. What's extraordinary about Megan is I do the play. I really know her from this play. I'd
Yeah,
never worked with
yeah.
her really before. And then sometimes I'd be doing the scenes and I'd think, oh my God, and she also is like a great singer, like so much talent. That's
Right.
would make me
Right, this whole other
shift
thing
gears.
that she's not even
Wait
showing.
a second. Yeah, it's not even showing that.
How annoying, right? How annoying the levels of talent, Megan Hilty.
Yeah,
But
talented, so
do you
beautiful.
have that? Do you have that killer spirit? Like, you know, that you're in a category. I mean, how competitive are you? Come on. You must have a certain level of to have this amazing career you've had. I mean, when you look at what you've done and over the years and the huge variety of things you've done, and just looking at what you've done on Broadway alone, but then you think about all the film and TV work. You must have that drive. Do you still have that drive?
Oh, I have drive and I have ambition.
Yeah. But not
my
competition.
competitive, you know, Paul, you kind of have a feeling a little bit about what your chances are, and I've kind of. Well, my favorite year, I had no idea what the Tony
that was your
Awards
first
were.
win.
That was the first one. So we can't count that because I didn't literally. I was living in LA. It was my first Broadway show. I had
Yeah.
no idea. And now, over the years, the Tony Awards have become so much bigger than they were then.
Yeah.
But the other awards, I kind of knew I wasn't going to win. I mean, in that 10 seconds right before they say the name,
Yeah.
there's the thought, well, maybe I could.
Maybe I will, right.
But I don't have any expectations this season at all. I'm honestly so thrilled to be invited to these parties and be a part of
Yeah.
it and to represent Noises Off and The Roundabout and Jeremy Herron, who directed it.
Yeah.
And for the work, I worked really hard on this part. And to be acknowledged as a comic actress in this is a very serious year with
Yeah.
Eclipsed and The Humans.
Yeah.
Really, I'm going to go, just my son's coming in for it, he's my date, so I'm just really going to have fun. I don't feel competitive
Jack or
this year.
Joe?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack was here for Pippin, and Joe's coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They
I'm
swap
afraid
out.
I'm not going to win this year for poor Joe, but anyway, we'll have fun. Yeah.
Have you met the other nominees? Like, so there's two ladies from Eclipse, Pascal
Yeah.
Armand, and do you know how to say the other one's name?
Is it Saikon?
I'm going to teach you because I
is
feel
it?
like I can offer you that service because I recently learned. She taught me how to say the
Saikon.
name. It's Saikon Sinblo.
Saikon Simblo. I feel
Sinblo.
so good that I know
I just
Saoirse
wanted to offer you
Ronan. That took
little,
me
just
about.
in case you run into each other on the red carpet. I want you know.
Yesterday we were at the Empire State Building together.
Oh, okay. You did. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
There's all these
beautiful.
crazy Tony events now. Like you said, it's so different
Yeah.
than it was in the early '90s, right?
Oh my God!
I mean-
I never went to one party at all.
Yeah,
I
now it's
literally
like-
showed up for the awards.
Yeah.
Luckily, I
And
got
won.
one. There was a party afterwards. Yeah.
So you have two Tonys because you won for Pippin, and they don't match, right? Isn't one bigger than the other? I think one's. Where are they? Do you have them? Did you bring them? What? Do you know where they are?
Hold on. I never measured them. Are they different?
I think they made them taller at some point. So
That
I
is
feel
so
like you.
funny.
I feel like they might not match. So if you put them
Okay.
next to each other, they'd be very
I've
odd.
got something to do tonight. Thank you. God.
Get them together. Get them together.
All I have is my rerun of So You Think You Can Dance. I'm looking forward to that, though, too. All right.
on DVR.
I'm seeing Shuffle Along this afternoon. It's so exciting to see all these shows.
Well,
So
and also I
thrilled.
mentioned Jane Howdy Shaw is also from The Humans. and I'm sure you love her.
No, you have no idea
Yeah.
how much I love her.
Yeah.
And I thought that Joe did an extraordinary job. I keep running into, Joe Mantello was so funny. He said, it's like Groundhog Day. We keep running into the same people. And
Tony season's like Groundhog Day.
And then talking to everybody like we didn't see them literally last night.
What happened since yesterday?
Right. Yeah, she's wonderful.
What's great is your show did close a few months ago. It was a limited run. And now you get to see everything.
Yeah, great.
Right? So
wonderful.
that's like a great luxury. Before the Tonys, you can actually go around and you're seeing Shuffle Along, where it's right before Wednesday matinee, and you're going to go see the Wednesday matinee, right?
So excited.
You're a matinee lady.
Yeah, I love matinees.
You know, who doesn't?
You don't fall
I get tired at night.
100%. You don't want this to happen, because Brooks Ashmansky is a close friend of mine. You don't want this.
Have you ever, do you look out in the audience ever and see people sleeping in the audience?
When I'm doing a theater piece with other actors, I never look up. But when I'm doing my own show, I like the lights to be up, actually, because I like to see.
Okay.
Because there's nobody to collaborate with on stage. I really need the collaboration with the audience. So then I really ask the theater to turn the lights halfway up so I can see everybody's faces. But when I'm doing a play, I don't like to see anybody.
You have a great title for the show that you've been doing with Selfcritique.
Yeah, we're going to do it at Martha's Vineyard on the 23rd.
What's it called?
Andrea Martin, Final Days, Everything Must Go. But then everybody kept saying, are you all right? People were serious. My God, I better change this title. Especially the older I get, because I've been doing it for a few years. Now it's like, geez, this isn't wish fulfillment, is it? This isn't, wait a minute. Oh, God.
It's crazy because you look fantastic.
Thanks,
And whenever
Paul.
I actually see like your age in print, I said, no, somebody has this wrong. Somebody has this wrong.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
God has it wrong. Let's blame God.
I got it wrong.
How dare he make me be born in the 40s? Wait a minute. You can't even find that number anymore when you have to, go down a credit card. What is that when you have to put
When you have to put your age in?
You have to, I don't know, it's online and they make you put your name, like a passport or something, and they make you put your age in. And I'm like, got the button on the thing to keep pressing because it doesn't go, but what the hell? What? Then fine.
How old am I?
That shows you how old I am, that this is how I'm doing the computer.
How do you pull this off? I mean, look at you. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Do you just wake up like this, and you obviously stay very fit. You're obviously eating amazing food and working out.
I eat badly. I work out.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and it's really like it shows.
Thanks.
I can't even, and I can't even like I said, I call you like a great lady of the stage. When I think of your career, and you are, you are entering these older roles. Like it's crazy to even think you played a grandmother in Pippin. Things like that are like. Yeah. But of course you could be a grandmother, but it doesn't make any sense.
Of course, I am a grandmother.
You are a grandmother.
Of a 4-month-old beautiful little girl named Chloe.
That's your first grandchild?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Jack or Joe?
Jack.
Oh, how sweet. And how's that?
Gorgeous.
So you practiced being a grandmother in Pippin, and now you're actually a grandmother.
Yeah, that was a different kind of grandmother, I think. Yeah. I'd like Chloe to grow up and think of her grandmother on the trapeze. That'd be beautiful. Beautiful. It's great. It's a great time, really.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. So where does he live?
He lives in L.A.
Okay.
But
so you
I'm
get
about
to
to do a series, and we're shooting it in L.A.
Right.
so I get to see both.
Yeah,
my
you have a new
boys.
TV show. What is this?
It's called Great News.
Okay.
Tina Fey.
And that is great news that you're going to be on TV.
Fabulous.
NBC.
Tina Fey's executive producing it. It's for NBC, and it's a great part.
So you're going out there this summer, and you're going to spend time filming that.
Yeah, till October.
And what are you playing in that?
I play a mother.
Okay.
I'm good at that, playing mothers. I don't know if my kids would say I'm good at being a mother,
You're
but
also
I'm good
a mom on Difficult People.
People, yeah.
Yes, on Hulu. Yeah, you're nailing the funny mom thing.
Yeah.
Is that now like one of your? That's one of your types. The mom with an opinion.
Did I go from the girl next door to the mother? Well, I guess
that's great.
In between playing a grandmother.
Who's the star of this new, like a young actress? I don't know her.
It's so Briga Heelan for Great News. Beautiful girl. She plays my daughter.
Yeah, and then Julie Klausner on. Is that how you say it?
Julie Klausner is my daughter on Difficult People.
What is it?
They're two different sides of the same coin. So the coin's a mother, and one mother on Difficult People is self-involved, narcissistic, highly critical.
Very New York.
Yeah. And the other mother's from New Jersey, and it's kind of suffocating, codependent, enabling. I really identify much more with that mother. Amazing, though, to be able to play two different versions of a loving mother, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the character I play, Marilyn, in Difficult People, does love her daughter, but she's unable to really be vulnerable, I guess.
Yeah.
And the other mother, the mother of Briga Heelan, that Tracy Wigfield wrote, for God's sake,
Okay.
so brilliant, isn't at all inhibited. Will say, in fact, she has no filter, so she'll say anything
that's fun.
loving. Or it's great, really funny
Yeah.
script.
Well, good. I'm excited.
Me too.
So are we going to get you back on Broadway? I mean, you do a nice job of giving us what we want, and you keep returning. It's nice of you. Thank you for that.
That would be good. I'd love to come back. Theater's my favorite thing for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
and being in New York, absolutely.
And Tony night. So
Yeah.
what are you going to wear? It's coming up. I mean, it's literally just days away.
Yeah.
Do you have it all? And you're going with your son. Do you have it all figured out? The look. Is it
I
all?
think I do, because this year Anna Wintour, I guess she did last year too.
Yeah. She's helping you.
Yeah, so
Oh.
she not personally,
It's
but
so
I guess
fancy. So you went to like the Vogue offices.
I went to the PR firm of the Vogue offices, and they
what do
had
they do?
dresses.
Did they like
have a
consult
stylist
with you and ask you? Okay.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they had a lot of
You
dresses
just
to choose
brought out a
from.
bunch of dresses.
Yeah, I
Okay.
tried them on.
Okay.
No. What were you thinking? Hideous. Ew. Not wearing this. God damn it! I'm not going to the Tony. That went on for
That
2
was
hours.
that was the problem.
And then finally, I tried a dress on, and everybody said, "Oh, that looks good." And I was exhausted after 2 hours of being
Yeah.
highly negative,
Yeah.
or it looked good. I can't tell. You'll be the judge Sunday night.
I'll let you know.
Anyway, I think it's by Jay Mendel. Jay Mendel.
Okay, everyone's going to ask you that, so
Yeah.
be ready with that name.
Yeah.
And the Seikon Sinblo in case you run into her. But what is it? A color? Do you want to do, is it a secret? Is it?
Well, I don't think it's a secret.
I don't know.
hope
Everyone's
that-
dying to know what
They better
Andrea
take a
Martin's
full
gonna wear.
shot of me though, because it's black until it gets to the bottom,
Oh.
and then it looks like a creamsicle, orange and white.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think it's going to be fabulous. I really do.
Good.
It's gonna be
and
good.
So, and so do you? Is that like stressful for you at all? Like to go to these things and to do all that?
I am working so hard at making a transition from being, why do I have to do this? This is so stressful. I don't want to get dressed up. This dress is too tight. How am I going to sit here being comfortable?
Right.
Geez, I'm hungry. When can we go home? I'm trying to make a transition to how fabulous that I get to do this and look all dressed up and beautiful, and I'm with my son.
Yeah.
It's hard. There are some people that love it.
Well, it's hard to live in the moment of life like that, right? And
But
to
it
actually
isn't a-
appreciate those moments.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
hard.
really trying. I hope I can, but I do find getting dressed up for these events stressful. I
Yeah.
don't. They're not. It's not something. And I don't like shopping, and so. Yeah.
You don't?
No, I don't. I really don't like shopping.
Wow.
Yeah, don't like it at all.
Okay. I don't know. You pull off this very glamorous, relaxed thing. So
Oh, it's so
I don't know.
nice.
You don't seem stressed, but I love it. You always say in interviews now that the older you get, the more. And I'm experiencing this myself
Yeah.
as I get older. That you just don't give a crap what people think. Like you say that often. Like that's sort of right. Like
Yeah.
and that's nice.
Yeah, I care less about what other people think than what I'm feeling at the moment. I wish I could just relax and say, you know what, I don't care if this dress is tight or
Right.
whatever. But I'm so self-critical. So I think I don't really. I don't have time to be thinking about what other people think.
Yeah.
But Marty Short said this to me. It was the best thing. He said, people aren't thinking about you as much as you're thinking about you. Just bear that in mind. And I thought that was really true. And especially now when there's so many distractions with so many shows on television,
Yeah.
so much social media,
Yeah.
other people being on social media themselves. Nobody's really thinking about me as much. That was a great relief, I thought.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You have such amazing friends. I would love to see the names in your phone. That'd be another thing we could
do
show
have
me.
amazing
I mean, it's
friends.
amazing look at these amazing people in your life.
I know.
And you all sort of rose up together, and
It's absolutely
it's so
true.
great.
I know.
I love it.
And nobody takes anything for granted. It's great.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
always speak lovingly of you too, and it's
That's
it's
nice.
just such a great thing. All of you faux Canadians, because you're not Canadian, but people think you're Canadian. But
Faux
it
Canadian.
happened in Canada, but you're not Canadian.
No.
Well, any dream roles?
Oh,
I don't know, anything broad. I mean, I've heard you mention random things in the past, but what do you want to do
Yeah.
next on Broadway? Do you want to do a
Yeah.
musical? Do you want to give us
ah.
some drama? What do you want to do?
You know, a
Dream
play
big.
that I always loved was All My Sons.
Oh,
I would
that's
have
a great
Love to play that
Arthur
mom,
Miller.
or I'd love to play maybe in Death and the Salesman, the mom. I don't know if that ship has sailed, but those
Wow.
are things I think about.
Yeah.
I wish that I had an opportunity to do the Rose Tattoo on Broadway. Nikki Martin gave me such an opportunity at the Huntington Theater.
Right.
And
If you want to do any of it right now, I would love to see that.
Serafina della Rosa. I would have loved to, but I'm too old for that part now. And a musical would be fabulous. I don't, things always come along, and
You don't know.
and
Yeah.
you don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
I'd love to do something in London. I keep talking to Barry Weissner saying, let's do Pippin in London. That would
Oh,
be fabulous. I'd
that's
love to
fun,
do
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's on my bucket
Okay.
list.
Okay. Maybe
Right.
Pippin in London.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
I love those other ideas though too.
You do?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the drama. I love.
Do you know what I would love to do? Maybe I'm too old, but I shouldn't even bring it up
What?
now. No, I don't know. It's weird.
What?
You know what play I've always
Let's
loved?
just put it out there.
People are going to be churning off there. She's insane. She's delusional. Do they do that anymore? What is that? That's
No,
an
they
old
don't do
TV.
that. It's all right.
What is this? Nobody
You're
does
turning
this.
the knob. I remember those TVs.
They go
I
like
got it.
this. Oh my God, that's so shocking. Wait, I'm literally going like this.
It's all right.
Okay?
It's all right.
It's me and Marcel Marceau left
Tell
in
me
the
the
world.
play. Now I'm dying to know.
No, I better not. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Secret project.
Yeah.
Secret
No,
project.
it's just in my head. Nobody's talking about it. I haven't mentioned it to anybody.
Will
It's
you
just
tell me off camera?
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera. But then you'll go back on camera and tell people.
No, I won't.
All
I don't know.
right.
I'm very good with secrets.
What, have you got
well,
an
None
idea?
of you will ever know.
Do you
but
have
me-
an idea for me?
I'm going to work on it.
Okay.
I just love having you around. So.
Mad Woman of Chaillot. That's what's left. Okay? The House of Bernarda Alba. Isn't there a part of a 90-year-old woman coming by in a nightgown? Where did I see that? All right, never mind. Oh, my God.
Well, I have to let you go because you're going to see a matinee of a fabulous Broadway musical nominated for Tony, Shuffle Along.
Can't wait.
Do you go back after and say, oh, you're going to go see Brooks?
With Brooks, he's
Yeah,
a really
Brooks is-
close
Brooks
friend.
is
I'm
great.
so excited, really. Yeah.
Well, enjoy the matinee.
Thank you,
I hope the
honey.
matinee ladies all behave and
Thank you.
turn off their phones and their hearing aids and all
Here's
that.
the thing about matinees.
Yeah.
If you're an actor on stage, you're like cursing them because they're not really responsive
Yeah.
and all through the thing. And then at the end, they always stand. Why can't I remember that? They're just not very vocal,
Yeah.
you know? They're not like,
Yeah.
woo, yeah, huh. They're more like this.
Well, they're sober. Yeah, it's that.
But then at the end, it's standing.
But they give you the love.
They give you the love.
So you're going to give the love today.
So
then.
needy.
Well, I can't wait to see you on TV on Sunday night
Yay!
at the Tony Awards.
So
Can't wait to see
excited.
that dress.
Yeah.
Have fun with your son.
Thank you, sir.
And just live in the moment and enjoy it. And
I've had a great half an hour here with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here.
Thank
It's a
you.
total treat.
Thank
and
you.
You can't go see her in Noises Off because that's over.
Yeah.
But you're going to see her in the next thing, and you're going to see her on TV in the fall.
And Difficult People, the new season starts July 12th.
Oh, cool.
So on
you-
Hulu,
So you're giving us some.
if you can find it.
Just turn the knob.
There you go.
It's on one of those.
Well, where's
Just
Hulu?
keep turning it. You'll find. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.